That's not what I wanted. Howdy, friends. We're running a little late tonight because somebody is doing some legendary raids. I escaped. And so now I'm gonna play some Splatoon 2 until he gets here. Dustin. I know, he's like, we're gonna play some Persona 5, don't worry. That's going to happen, but for right now, it's a little Splatoon. He is a butt, it's true. We had like 5 people and almost beat the Articuno, and then just came like that short. So yeah, now I have no idea what he's doing. He only had like a half hour left on it like 20 minutes ago. So I don't know what he's doing. He does. He has so many Articunos, which is what the raids were. So Lord knows what he's doing. And no, well, part of it was there was 2 by our house, like within walking distance, and a guy said on Discord that he was going to definitely go, and Dustin didn't want to leave him just hanging. So we went, and like 3 people showed up, and the 2 of us made 5. So I left my phone with him and came home. Crap. Oh, I got so lucky. Oh, this is interesting. This is not bad. This is the game I have been playing a lot of recently, since it was released, like, last week. So take that recently with what you will. How are you not dead yet? Not the most interesting while playing these games. I yell a lot. Obscenities, which I don't need to be yelling right now. That's weird. I don't think it's really that bad. It wasn't really bad a second ago. Yeah. Don't call it a comeback. Dude. Oh, that was it. Oh. I needed something else to do. Yeah. Haha. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Ah. Huh. Really? You're still having weird problems with that? Huh. Is it still just Dustin, or is it me too? I've gotten used to my paint room, because I actually didn't like them that much. Because I use this weapon a lot in Splatoon 1. Wow, I did really good. And the one version of it that I used came with these little stealth bombs, which I really, really liked, but unfortunately I haven't found them. It's the group chat, it's weird. And I've seen other people with those little sensor bombs, and I want them so bad. There's another version of this gun I think at like a really like mid-20, like high 20s or something like that. That I want to get eventually, but that's a little far away from where I am right now, especially since this game just came out. But I've been using this ever since I got this gun at whatever level it was. I've been using it almost exclusively because I like it. I like it a lot. The Splat Dualies, their new little dual wielding pistol things are pretty cool, and they come with a little like roll that you can do while you're painting, which is neat and frustrating to play against. But I still just like this one's coverage just better. I'm not sure how much of this game I'm going to keep playing. I know I definitely want to take part in the Splatfest because those are the most, like, the best part of the original game. And those are done for that first version. Oh, fuck. I don't see it. Bizarre. Oh, there we go. There we go. Really back these guys up. Maybe we can put that in. But there we go. I helped. Yeah, that one was pretty definitive as well. I've had my ups and downs today. Played a handful of matches here and there. I also tried the other modes. I can't think of what they're called off the top of my head right now. But I am not good at them. I really suck at Rainmaker. I kinda don't understand it. Okay. And was doing the area control one, where there's just like a big point, basically like a rectangle on the ground that you have to control for a set amount of time. And we were doing okay. Like I won maybe one of those and lost all the others, as opposed to losing every single Rainmaker one I've done. And there's a tower control one that I haven't done. Not exactly sure what's up with that one. But I can bet you I'm not good at it either. Ooh, good. I like a green. I always get happy when we're green. You wouldn't know it from watching these streams, but my favorite color is green. And I can't wear green shirts because of the green screen. This is more of a highlighter yellowish, but I'll take it. It's greenish. There's also like a teal, which I like, and a straight up green. I would be lying if I said that some of my choices for Splatfest were influenced by the... Damn. Really. I have never really been having a problem with that. I wonder if it's just because you were playing a little later. Ooh, we were dropping a lot of frames though. I just realized it was really bad. I apologize. It's hard to do any try. Popping this out. Closing some tabs and seeing if not also having this thing up over here helps at all. Death approach, man. Dustin? Okay. Oh. That was weird. Well, this will be the last match, because then we'll start this round of 5. Now that Dustin has found everything. I can about time. Got like a squid. You monster. Let's use that bit. Climb. Huh. I don't know, it says we've got a lot, like, a decent amount of drop frames on there. Maybe I just looked at the right time. See how chunky it actually was. This is also online, so that could be a similar problem. Hopefully we won't have that with this one in a second. You also have the PS4 running too, so maybe that's it. You died while using your room, but I'm gonna use mine. Oh. Not a tear. Hi. Did you lock the door? I mean, I was going to take it down anyway for a second. So.
No, leave it up. It's fine. So I gotta take at least one more.
Why?
Maybe we'll just do Splatoon today.
You sure?
Play some Splatoon. Yeah.
And I've got the PS4 on.
Yeah, don't worry.
We're ready to go.
Here, let me at least come sit down.
Give me 1 second, because I do want to turn it off if we're going to do that.
Oh, the PS4.
Yeah. Because it was getting a little chunky on the street. Damn, we lost. I blame you.
Aww. Harsh.
Oh, that one person did nothing. Screw you, Nicholas. I don't know who you are, but you're the worst. Okay. So give us like 2 seconds to figure this out, and we'll be right back.
I'm gonna bring us back up.
I need to buy more shoes.
Oh, look at that! It's just working. How about that?
Suppose.
Hey, Internet. I'm here. My name's Dustin.
Dustin's back. I'm
Sure you
still
did that
Lorraine.
already?
Actually, I might have forgotten. No, I think I
fine.
said my name. I need to buy some shoes.
I got back from Pokemon Going.
Oops, my phone's not off. I see you, Brian. I got it. What do we got?
Had our last raid of the night.
Source of flip-flops. That seems like safe attire.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Ew, squid toes.
Oh. We had some raids near our house, and I thought, since so many people were struggling to get legendaries, and I saw them, it was my due diligence to, alert the internet.
For sale, cream basics. Never worn.
And at first we had 5 total, including us, for an Articuno, and couldn't quite pull it off. And then Lorraine came home to set all this stuff up, and I stayed and waited with
I haven't played the tower.
the other people we had left. And they put out one more call on Discord, and as soon as they did, 5 more people
Holy
were like,
crap.
yeah, so we ended up 10-manning it.
Damn.
They're like, we're coming, don't do anything. This was with like 12 minutes left to go.
Cool.
So it got the clock got down to about 3 minutes, and like everybody who was en route pulled up, and we just stomped them. And the catch rate was kind of insane. I think it was only 3 misses out of 10.
Wow.
Was
it me?
Your account missed it.
Of course. You got it.
Another guy's wife missed it, and there was one other person who missed it.
Of course I missed it.
But at least 2 of those people, you and the other one guy already had it. Had an Articuno.
Sure.
And the other guy's wife didn't. So That was sad.
That's always the worst.
Yeah, but for everybody else it was just fine. And the other guy who missed it, he was like, I don't even care. I just wanted to do one more raid and get up to 30. And he's like, and I got to level 30, so I'm
nice.
good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. But it was really funny.
Help from above for one. Oh, get out of there,
guy.
Get out of there.
Yeah, we had put out 1 or 2 other calls and got nothing right before then, but I think it was just a bunch of people about to head home, but looking for like one more raid because everything's about to...
yeah, shut down for the night.
Yeah. It was good.
Neat. Did he survive that? Or did he just respawn? I'm not sure. He survived that. That's awesome. I was trying to help him out. I need your esports commentary, Dustin.
Lorraine is coming down. She's coming down mid here. Oh, killed by a creep.
Get in the jungle!
Eat the tree, Lorraine.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It's just my favorite Dota phrase for having never played that game in person even one time.
I'm insane.
E.g. Lorraine.
I don't know what that means either.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look at that! Oh, get him! Nice. Yeah, you had the upper hand on that dude.
No, I don't
that
know.
Was awesome.
I do not know. Bad times. Go to your home.
Yeah, there you go. Get out. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Look at you. You're crushing it.
I got 13,000 on like the first match I played on here. That's like the best score I've gotten.
That's awesome.
2.
It's been a while since I played Splatoon. This game
played
works,
like a second of it.
Damage-wise, it works like modern, like Call of Duty and stuff, right? Where if you took a couple of hits of paint and then like backed away for a few seconds without getting hit again, you just come back up like you're good. No, I like this game a lot. Like I said, if I was gonna play any multiplayer online shooter experience, and I had to choose one game to start right at this moment, it might be Splatoon. Like, it probably would be, honestly.
I mean, this is the only online game, like... Crap, I think that thing's on me. Weird little, like, frog bot. Okay, he's on. I don't know if he actually wasn't going to explode on me or what.
Oh! I really like this game.
Die. Yeah, armor.
It's probably one of my favorite games that I haven't personally played a ton of. It's just real cool.
I played a lot of Splatoon 1.
Yeah, you played a lot of both of them. Well, I mean, this one just came out, so you played a little bit of it, but you did play a lot of Splatoon.
I had reached, because 20 was max level for a while, and I had reached that, and then came back for a few Splatfests.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Andre.
Andrea loves what sucks at this game.
No, I think we lost. They got the middle of
I mean, this looks like a lot of...
Ah!
Look at that! All the little...
Yeah, it adds up.
I would have said yellow, too, just looking at the map, but...
I did good. We did, all of us did really good. I mean, I'm no pro with this by any means. I casually enjoy it, which is why I only play Turf Wars.
Have you figured out how any of the other multiplayer modes work? Because the Turf Wars is just paint the ground, right?
This is Turf War.
Yeah.
I played, like I was mentioning earlier, I played a little bit of the ranked mode before that was like I think it was the first one in Splatoon 1 where there's these like squared off areas of the floor that you have to control for like X amount of time. And I won one and then lost all the other ones I played and stopped. There's a different one on right now, and I think it's a similar thing, but it's like a vertical space. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't feel like trying it out, because it's probably going to...
That felt pro level.
What? That's
your little, like,
I always do
there.
That. I always do that.
Splatter the back
Not everybody does it. Always ink your base, man.
Splatoon Pro Strats right here.
Always ink your base.
Esports.
Okay, they're going over there. I have gotten used to the map not being readily available on the touchscreen, like it was in Splatoon 1, is hard. It's a lot different than what I'm used to.
Brian wants me to send him a group text again, so I will. I might just have to... Oh, I got that. I got a text message from you, Brian.
I did too.
You'll probably hear.
That was a few minutes
while
ago.
you're receiving this other text message. Oh, well, at least that was... I guess that's just the two of us. Whatever. Don't ask me, man.
He's been getting messages from me, but yours has been... Oh, crap. God awful. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to make it over there.
Nice.
Here. I like going
Again, pro strats.
Crap.
Oh boy.
I outdid a sniper earlier today by just like
you closed the gap and...
No, I
Look
was
at that.
hiding enough.
That was a pro kill, Lorraine. I don't even think he hit you once.
I was like, it was that... Maybe it wasn't exactly the... Damn it.
Oh,
I knew it.
I'm impressed with your squidliness.
My squidliness?
Yeah.
You had to be a kid and a squid. But mostly a squid. The squid is so much more fun. Swimming through ink is very satisfying. Come on, whatever your name is. Ooh, you're smart. You are smart, sir. Although he got away. Give me that armor. Into the fray.
Oh, ink.
Fucking dead.
Like, seriously, yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, none of us are professionals here, quote unquote, in anything, but you're way better at this game than I think. Like, I bet it would take me hours and hours to get as good at this game as you are, having put some time into it.
I have played hours and hours of this game, Dustin.
I'm saying, I'm just impressed. You're crushing it. But that's what makes me not want to play any multiplayer shooter, is because regardless of the game, Splatoon or otherwise, the amount of time that I would have to invest into it to not become trash
Beat the Roombas!
is just more than I'm willing to do at this point.
Yes, thank you, whoever you guy. I'm not doing too great though. 2 seconds. Let me get this area down here.
That green reminds me of the Figured Out Slime. This is
a little Nickelodeon. Maybe a little bit greener. This is a little too yellow, but yeah, close enough. Oh.
Brian, I did text a different message to the group also.
Maybe we might have pulled that off.
Probably didn't get it, I suppose.
Heckin' sick. I crushed it. I was amazing in that match. 22 is real good. Because it'll give you 1,000 for winning. So whatever, like, subtract 1,000 and that's just your points.
Gotcha.
Okay. It's not terrible.
Oh, I didn't know that. So the item perks are like their dice rolls?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
You can
That's very Diablo. That's like very loot-esque.
You can re-roll your entire weapon, like with a certain currency. I think it's those, you see the little like urchin guy up top?
Yeah, the little
you get those from Splatfest, I think, only, which there haven't been any yet. And then you can also like add slots to like weapons and stuff, or not weapons, armor, clothing, if you will. So like if you found something you really liked, I got that group text, by the way.
He did not, apparently. Brian, my suggestion...
Well, he thinks it's just you.
Man, I don't know.
He's getting text from me, but not you, like even in the group text.
But he got my individual text to him.
But it's the group text. That's the problem. That has been the problem.
Look, man, I don't know. Group texting always sucks. Brian, I would say if you want to continue having a group thread... Well, I mean, you could do that. That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Download Facebook Messenger.
He has it.
All right, well then just make a Facebook Messenger thread with Lorraine and I in it, and that has never actually failed me once. In terms of messaging multiple people at the same time. That's really the only time I ever message multiple. Like, I never group text people, except for like the one that we've been in periodically, but I will start Facebook Messenger groups all day.
And then I can give it a color, and we can have an emoji. It'll be great.
Post Pusheen.
Always. More and more Bitmojis. Do you not understand Pusheen? Because Pusheen is a gift from God. And on the 7th day, God created Pusheen, and he saw that it was good. Ooh, this is not good. It's a wrap. Bye. Later, man.
There's a Cheeky Yoshi in the chat. I like it.
Huh?
It's specifically called Cheeky Yoshi.
Nice.
a Cheeky Yoshi emoji.
Come back to you. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
It happens all
Nothing wrong with trades.
If I had...
Messenger's fine.
If I could aim better.
Messenger is the one thing I use Facebook for consistently.
after I died. Give me that armor! That's one of the cool supers that they added in this game. You can get armor and then just give it to your whole team.
Andre says Group Me is your fave.
No, fuck Group Me. Like...
Is that just... I don't actually even know what Group Me is. Is it just like a workaround? Like, is it like a funneling point for text messages?
No, it is... Well, it started... I don't know if it first started as just some kind of, like, texting app, or if it was actually, like, a website or something first. Because then it became an app. But when we first started using it for sorority stuff... Hello.
Oh, that guy's...
You're terrible.
Fuck
but,
you too, mime.
It was just... Like, I had a terrible enough phone... Oh god, I'm stuck here. Here we go. That I couldn't use the app. I didn't have, like, a smartphone yet. So it was just text messaging, and it was constant, and I wanted to die. And then I still kind of refused to get the app on principle, but then I have to have somebody else remove me from the freaking thing every time. Every new semester, when they make a new group text, new group, and I want to die, and I should just get it, or make an account or something somewhere.
Word splatting has 2 T's. I got it. It's fine.
Yeah. Harmful Cow. I missed that guy's name earlier. That's a good name. Oh, they had someone drop. I feel bad now. Or they just did nothing.
That you crushed them?
No, I always feel bad when, like...
I mean, yeah, you're right. It's
there was one time that I won a 3 vs 4. Like, we had someone drop literally before the match even started. And we somehow won with a whole person down. It was amazing. Oh, don't worry about it. It's nonsense about group messaging solutions. We went off on a tangent.
Yeah, apologies for just trying to... We're diagnosing messaging ability while playing Splatoon. But.
Yep.
Otherwise, we can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll still comment on Lorraine's splattering ability, but if you got another topic...
I think that's
I'm still liking Pokemon Go. That shit's fun as hell. The event did end.
Oh, it did?
As of like 8:40 or so, it looked like. It was actually done.
We're getting so close to 35, man. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to blow past me again and go to 36.
Yeah, that game is still so weird. People who don't like Pokemon Go, like, I totally understand it. I get where they're coming from. But for me, I like Pokemon and I like walking around. So if I can do those 2 things together, I'm all about it.
I am out.
And the raid stuff really has made that game a lot more.
Yeah,
it's much more like a game now than it ever was before with the raid stuff in it. So I'll take it.
It's bringing people together. Oh god, someone was hiding. Get out the Roombas.
Brian was popping Pidgeys till 8:15.
Hell yeah.
It's the name of my new rap album.
Counting Pidgeys.
Popping Pidgeys.
I don't like the standoff. Something was there.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
Everything's okay. Beep.
See, now that's the same color. That's basically the same yellow that, like, the controllers are, right? Although it's so close to green that, like, I almost want to call it green.
It's like a highlighter yellow.
Yeah.
We're doing poorly. At least we all haven't wiped yet. That's my favorite. When the whole team wipes. Let's go this way. Oh, but why does everyone show up where I'm trying to go? I just want to be in a place where people aren't. Alone.
Ooh. Speaking of Splatoon, what have you seen in the wild, Lorraine, while playing this game in terms of like weapon usage? Because I feel like I saw you had mentioned one sniper encounter. I feel like I saw a handful of people use sniper rifles in original Splatoon.
They were there.
While you've been playing this game, I feel like I've seen almost nobody use them.
It's probably just because they're gated by level. Like I feel like they had more. It was a little more open, and/or people had just played more in the other one. Mm-hmm. They also had I think there might be fewer weapon variations in this game, it looks like.
Different types of...
Different rollouts, basically, because you're stuck with a weapon, its super, and its sub-weapon, which in my case is this little suction bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Oh, he's not locked onto me.
Oh.
There you go. I feel like you were maybe it's just because they added so many weapons after the game's launch that they put in fewer rollouts for these things. Because I feel like there were so many more variations of the sniper rifles and the like the gun that I'm using, the sprayer, and the paint rollers. Well, the paintbrush was added later.
Yeah. Because what you're using is like a submachine gun equivalent, right? It's like a mid-range, like mid-damage, basically. Yeah.
It sprays and is fast, which is what I like. It's so good. Our whole team did so good. Heck yeah!
Where'd you go? Almost at level 13?
Yeah. That's a 12 this morning. You do get a lot more XP in the ranked modes, I will say that. The one that I won, I got.
Is this what you're playing right now?
No, this is still just Turf Wars. This is just normal play.
Gotcha. What is it? What happens when you go into ranked? You can't even choose your game type necessarily? Or?
It's just, it rotates through.
So it's whatever is that hour,
yeah.
You know, or whatever the thing is.
We check the...
the app.
Oh god, I have so many notifications everywhere. I want to die. Unlocking my phone and seeing just a wall of notifications.
See, I like that.
I hate that.
We're on the same wavelength there, because when I see...
Oh, God.
There you go. I'll see my mom pull her phone out of her pocket, and, you know, go to check a text or whatever, and it'll have her email icon, and it'll just have, like, 11,486 on it, and I'm just like, what kind of life are you leading?
Fast and
I know you raised me to be better than this. What are you doing? Like, I just can't. People who don't clear their notifications, and specifically people who don't at least, like, mark their inbox as red, like, that drives me fucking crazy. I don't know how people live that way. But it's total madness, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Andrea. See, so, like, how do you ever know if you have new email when you don't clear, at least mark things as red. Like, if you don't want to move it somewhere or delete it, you know, I get the paranoia behind that, for sure.
I mean, I'll leave my...
Like, that's when I know that I have to at least check it out. Like, if I let hundreds of messages pile up, I wouldn't ever know when I had email.
If I unlocked my phone and had, like, 20 emails at once, I might have, like, a panic attack. Even if they're all junk. Like, that's the worst thing about the holidays for me, is just...
Everybody's like, Bed & Beyond!
Oh, Lord! Right before the armor came on. Sorry for the yelling, that was weird.
Buy some comforters, goddammit, it's Christmas. There you go, mark is red, if need, mark is important. If not, burn in a fire. I like that plan.
That's what I do with normal.
Andrea's answer isn't terrible either. Like, she has a real email and then, like, a bullshit email for that kind of stuff, like coupons and shopping and all that nonsense.
But it still comes to the inbox on my phone, because I'd never check it otherwise. It's an AOL email address that I've had since like high school.
Sure. Yeah, I have access to the same AOL email address I had when I was 10 years old, so... I
mean, I do too, but I don't use that for anything anymore.
I use it as, like, the bottom of the barrel catch-all for, like, the services that I give the least of a shit about. I think it's my backup, like, I think it's my recovery account from Steam also. Like, if my Gmail was compromised, I think I could technically use that other email address to try to get shit back in order.
Haha. Trapped him in a corner. That was exciting.
Brian has 6 personal emails. If you added up all the accounts that I technically have access to, that, like, some of them I check maybe once a month or less, I have that many probably or more.
Rude. I want some 3-slot gear real bad. But it just hasn't shown up, because it rotates every day. I wish it rotated more. Go back to checking this app while this thing ends. That last 50 battles, my stats, no.
Look at you go, crushing it. Oh man, I tried deleting all the crap, spent about an hour, didn't even make a dent.
We're most of the way.
That's the kind of my recommendation for that. If you want to do it once, is like queue up a movie on Netflix or something. Have your laptop or whatever open in front of you, and then just click like, you know, page by page, select all, delete for like while you watch a film or two. And if you don't finish it, you'll at least make a dent. So you know, maybe 4 or 5 of those sit downs over the course of a month or two. You can empty your inbox. I promise you, it'll feel awesome when you do it. You'll
get rid of some notifications. There's GeoDaddy and then Big Daddy, and GeoDaddy's on my team and Big Daddy's on the other.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
Dueling dads.
It's my favorite kind of bar.
Dance of the Dad.
Lord of the Dads.
Lord of the Dads. Game of Dads.
Dad, 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 dad. Everybody's back. No buts.
I like it. 20 old Hotmail accounts are cool.
I don't think I ever actually had a Hotmail account.
I think I might have, but that is, if I did, that is an account I have long lost access to.
Eep.
Whoa.
Eep. Stop chasing me! Somebody help! I thought I could get away. Kill him! Murder him! My friends! I respond to
Brian's answer is also not bad, of just like, if you're overwhelmed by an inbox that you feel like you'll never dig through, just clean slate it. Like make a totally different account, put all the good stuff in the new one, and then leave the other one abandoned for all time.
I had kind of done that with my original AOL account,
okay.
And I think at some point it just got like marked as inactive by AOL, so it stopped receiving emails. Which, I mean, was fine by me. I didn't need any of those incredulously old names. Oh, good, thank you.
My other pro tip, because Andre says she's got like important stuff in there too. If you're trying to preserve some important emails, if you use the search function just right, and then like
don't be in the same spot.
Once you track down all the important stuff and like shoved it in its own folders, then you can probably just like straight,
we're all gonna die.
you know, shove everything in your inbox in the trash. But that's still another, like, I get the paranoia behind that too. Just like, I know that somewhere in this stack of 10,000 messages, there's probably at least 15 or 20 that I actually care about. Oh.
You see that on twice? Eat Roombas!
Eat Roombas?
Crap. I ate Roombas. Just kidding.
Oh, did he? Oh, not quite. That's what I was saying. I wanted your teammate to avenge you, but it didn't quite pull through.
Freaking rude. Who are you? You don't belong here.
Did you say this game had an update this morning after that server maintenance or whatever? Do you know what they changed?
Nope.
Did you just
I
say,
could have
like,
checked Splatoon2.com, but I didn't.
minor text fixes?
Google alert. Uh-oh. No service. What the fuck? Oh, Brian. So many different... Oh, great. I didn't mean to close that.
Yeah, and I am, for the accounts that I use less frequently, those are the ones that get the most spam, but I am pretty diligent about, like, either banning individual addresses or banning entire domains when they send us shit. Because my Gmail doesn't get too much garbage, but,
I'm safe now.
all the accounts we've made for our website, like for the CubeCorn stuff, are just become filled with shit 100% of the time. It's just all crap every day. So it's just like
I have been on
ban domain,
Harmful Cow like almost every single match since he showed up in our like little room, and I love it. Never leave Harmful Cow. Been on quite a few with it. Or no, that was the guy who fucking chased me.
Oh.
What? What? What's up?
I think we went down.
Doesn't say we're down. I think it's still green.
Yeah, it looks like we're still up. Because it'll crush people's browsers.
Maybe. Hot heckin' squid skills.
I think Brian said he's still good though, so I don't think it's everything. I'll double check too.
Yeah, it had gotten chunky earlier, but I also had the actual stream open, so I was going to change the thing. When we were going to be playing Persona 5, but then I lied.
Oh, okay, I think we're alright.
You made me lie on social media, Dustin. I hope you're aware of that.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first to do it, let's say.
But you made me. So you're like, no, let's not play Persona 5. Let's just play Splatoon 2. You're dead. I told Daddy and Geodaddy. Heckin' game of dads over here. Come at me, fool.
At the very least, they're distinctive enough that if somebody showed up expecting Persona 5, they should know pretty quickly that this is not Persona 5.
I mean, I named the stream
My apologies.
the stream question mark, and then said we're playing Splatoon 2.
All right, I like it. See, there you didn't lie there.
But on everything else, I'm like, oh, don't worry, we're late, but we're gonna be playing Persona 5 soon, and now we're playing Splatoon 2 because we just like.
Now they'll have to watch this Splatoon 2 stream to know what the deal was. The intrigue.
Espionage. Crap.
Right. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Look at that!
See, I told you, you're really good at this. That was some pro level shit right there.
This is some shit level shit right here.
Oh, still though, that was kill of the game right there. That was awesome.
Where's my Overwatch like play of the game thing?
Oh man.
This is bad. I think we're gonna lose. I was the last one alive. And, like,
yeah, you just got overrun basically.
No, like my team had all died, and I was
that was
the last stand.
Well done, Lorraine. Even if you do lose, that was still pretty awesome.
Go! I out-Roomba'd you. Peasant. Yeah, I think we lost. Yeah, we're in this is danger. We definitely lost. Rats.
That was awesome. Oh, fake news.
I blame Dustin. He made me say fake news.
I'm sorry.
I didn't do that.
Geodaddy.
Definitely. Still clearing notifications. So close.
That's pretty good. Like I said, I personally am impressed by your Splatoon skills.
Yeah. Harmful cow! Mine bro. Get out of your phone.
Ferg 1000?
He's been around. Cry stole. That's weird. Robin Boyo.
I was gonna say something, and I forgot what it was. Oh, web browsers, because Andre's stream died or whatever. That conversation with your mom about Silverlight stuff still bums me out a little bit. Because I hope they can figure out what to do about that.
So she, I was talking to her on Wednesday, and she said that she had sent an email with the links and articles and stuff that you had shown her to, I think, one of her supervisors or something, and was like, I'm worried about, like, she's like, I and my son-in-law are worried about this. And her...
That's a fun...
I don't know.
No, I mean, I like that a lot. It's just like... Yes, I am worried about it, but also, like, that's like a third-person IT. Like, I don't work there. I was just making sure that she could do the thing she needed to do, but, no, that's good.
But then her supervisor, whoever this person was like, can I forward this to, like, someone up higher up? And I was like, yeah, go for it.
So, to finish that, to provide enough background on what we're talking about, Lorraine's...
Silverlight's bad!
Lorraine's mom was having issues with work stuff she needed to get done from home, that involved her not being able to use a website that required Silverlight to run, and it's some kind of HR thing.
HR scheduling. They're trying to make it it's a full package thing, and they're trying to unify.
Yeah, it's some kind of HR web platform that her workplace bought for, I'm gonna guess, too much money. That appears to almost exclusively run on Silverlight, and Silverlight is almost completely unsupported in modern web browsers these days. So that'll be fun when shit really hits the fan on even less support in like a year or so, maybe less than that. But yeah, that was the thing I told her. I was like, I wouldn't have necessarily, if I were your IT people, I would have said probably don't get this product. And
I think they did.
And she was like, well, yeah, that's kind of what they told us. But then my manager just said, well, do it anyway. And I have been privy to those kind of decisions before for certain. That kind of short-sightedness and ignorance is something that I have some very detailed background with in the workplace, let's say. But, yeah. So I hope that they either are able to, you know, afford a different platform in the future that doesn't use Silverlight, or that the people who sold them that stupid product will eventually update their web service or whatever.
Because they were told when they were buying it that it had Silverlight, and the guy's like, So, clearly, good decision making.
Like I said, in my from having never met anyone that works above your mom, and having no first-hand knowledge of any kind with that situation specifically, my guess is some salesperson rubbed them just the right way, that they were like, oh yeah, this is the solution we're gonna go with. Because this guy, you know, he bought me dinner or whatever.
Beautiful dinner.
And, you know, that sucks.
Yep. Heckin' sick.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, that's the kind of... it'll be like everybody will use the same Windows XP machine to enter their time for work every week.
Yeah, to 13.
Say, it's too hard for me to read, so I'll just show it to you. But yeah, that all sounds about right. Obviously,
Jello sniff.
I have
Harmful cow left.
I have maybe my own biases being from the IT side of things, but I feel like if managers deferred to their IT staff more often, the world would be a better place.
One would say.
Oh, a giant paintbrush. I like that.
I hate those. I
pretty
hate
gangsta.
using them. There's a sniper.
Hey, look, you're right.
They're around. What are y'all even doing?
100%, Andrea. I have personally been in that situation more than once of like, I think this is a bad idea, you know, well, that's okay, do it anyway, and then, yeah, exactly, you know, 3 to 6 months from now, from that point, just like, hey, why is everything so shitty right now? Just like, oh, I don't know, I just told you that it probably would be, but it's not.
Why aren't y'all? What are you fools doing?
Because that's the part that makes me the most upset. Is your mom was even knowledgeable enough on the subject to explicitly know that their IT people didn't think it was a good idea, but they went forward with it anyway. And I was like, God damn it! No, what are you gonna do?
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Bye. Yeah, this is going heckin' poorly over here. Everyone's an idiot.
Really sticking it to you.
Yeah, other places to be. Not next. Nope.
Oh man!
Following me! Stop following me!
I don't even know where they came from.
Behind.
That was just like.
This is a nightmare.
They just appeared and shanked you.
This is real bad.
Not cool, man. Yeah, well, exactly. That's true too. Is when when the shit does hit the fan, it's just like, you know, they come either angrily shaking their fist or on their hands and knees, you know, depending what the situation is, to the IT folks with either like, you know, can you fix this or this will be your head, respectively. So yeah, regardless of anything else, the shit always flows downstream.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Oh. Nice. Again, look at that.
Yeah.
Just like
I knew he was
crossing
coming.
gaps like a pro.
I knew he was coming. Get away! You killed me so many times!
Alright, didn't get you that time.
Ugh, that was terrifying. Running away from that jetpack guy. Yeah, we got trashed. There's no way we won this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's true too. I have also found that certain levels of incompetence can sort of guarantee job security. It's a very complex situation, I guess. But,
takes a feather touch.
if people around you don't know what they're doing, but they find out that you do know what you're doing, it can benefit you somewhat personally, although at the expense of, you know, having a maybe less functional workplace than you could have otherwise.
Good, we got crystal on our team. I wanted to be green, damn it.
Aww.
Now I can't get splattered. Stupid brush.
Get your own brush.
Yeah,
Team brush.
No, that's the person. That's the person.
Oh, that's the same brush person? Okay.
Sneak it up. Kill me. Single me out.
I mean, this game definitely looks better than Splatoon 1, but I want to say that the ink tech has even been almost completely iterated on. There's something about the Splatoon 2 ink that looks like it has more depth.
Yes.
It might just be a shader thing. I'm not 100%
in the
sure.
single player mode, the ink has even like a sparkly, almost like it has glitter in it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool.
Because it looks way more like you're globbing it on in this game than it did in Splatoon 1. Which is neat.
Glob it
It's
on,
way
so
shinier and it's good looking goop.
It's a good looking dinosaur.
Oh no!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
There you go. It's fine. You fixed it.
Woo.
Yes, 110%. Andre has never been more correct in her life. Keep every email, and when someone asks you to do something stupid, make sure they email you about it, so you have that email to keep. Every request that you disagree with should be like, all right, send me an email about it, and then I'll do that thing you asked for.
Crap. Don's ears over here. I'm scared.
Oh.
Howdy.
Oh, it looks like you're pretty much crushing it. Whoa. So you're beating them about as badly as the other team's beating you.
If you see danger, that means you're really killing them.
Yeah.
Crap. Escape. How did... Oh, because it explodes. Lame.
Yeah, for sure, man. Submit a ticket, submit a request in writing, whatever you need to do. Just
have that paper trail.
Make sure there's a record of it.
Who's down there?
Oh.
Nope. Bye. Yep, da.
Andre's department's in charge of tickets now. That's the worst job ever. Oh. I get more tickets on my desk than I would like.
You did.
In terms of day-to-day work stuff, like, which ultimately I'm usually able to figure them all out or whatever. But in the grander scheme of things, or again, in a workplace where the roles were maybe a little more structured, that wouldn't be my job necessarily. But it is what it is.
Let's see, when does anything change? No, I thought I still had this open.
Help desk stuff is no fun. You still clearing your notifications?
No, I'm checking to see when. The tower control is going on until 10. And transfer Rainmaker. Maybe I'll try after this one. I'll duck out of regular, and do like a ranked one, because that's a mode. That's one of the third type that I haven't done. I haven't light blue like all day today. Oh, he's been pink. Oh, we're gonna get murdered. All of those good guys on the side. Juan wasn't terrible. It was Ferg, that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about Ivory's, that one.
Help desk ticket stuff could be a personal preference kind of thing too. I don't really like dealing with them because they're almost always open-ended, like very unspecific tasks.
My
it's like, hey, yeah, exactly. Like, my email won't work, or like,
die in a fire.
I had an error on one page of a website and I'm providing no context, so then it becomes this bullshit back and forth of that is a like 4 or 5 email exchange to even figure out what the fuck they were actually asking for.
You mean I can't have Pornhub and my email open at the same time? Who knew?
The amount of fact-finding that I have to do
like a heckin'
on the average help desk ticket is the part that bums me out, I guess.
Professor, I found a puzzle!
There you go. Brian says, "Well, I don't personally usually have to deal with those either, but occasionally, if the right set of people are." I'm sorry. I
made a Professor Layton joke.
I like it.
About you and trying to find clues about your help desk stuff. Saying that, Professor, I found a puzzle.
I did. I like heard it in the back of my mind.
Yeah, I can say things. You don't listen to me.
I'm sorry.
Ignore all my jokes.
I
am unappreciated in my time.
I do appreciate it.
Not my jokes.
I'm very sorry.
My jokes
it
are
was
wonderful.
very funny.
A gift from God.
Oh.
Just like you. Oh, that person died. What is it?
I do my best, Lorraine. I'm sorry when my brain shits itself. Yep. Well, one or the other. Probably both.
What are they doing? We've been on danger like the whole match. There's nothing for me to to ink.
Yeah, 90% of the time, the kind of tickets I deal with aren't that stupid, but if the right set of people are on vacation, you know, maybe.
I need this pink in my life. The score's actually kind of high, but it's still pretty low. Here we go! Ah! Fucking interactions. My first death. At a minute and a half in, or 2.5 minutes in even, since the 3-minute matches. Let's let him ink up a little bit.
It is a nice shade of blue, actually. Very cheerful.
I mean, this whole game is pretty. All day.
This whole game is pretty joyous, but. Later kid.
Bro guy.
Later squid kid.
Yep.
Winter mint blue. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Not the match.
Well, no, not even a little.
I don't know what they were doing.
Like, that would smell probably, like, pretty cool if that color were, like...
Oh, did they actually have 2 drops?
On a Bed Bath & Beyond candle or something?
That's what happened.
Or Bath & Body Works. I always say the wrong one of those.
Okay, let's... Peace out. I'm gonna make the most of this mode by... Let's go buy
Wait,
some...
really?
What?
OMG, JCP has Christmas music on.
Oh my god.
How is that possible?
No, okay,
well,
so...
It's still July.
No. So, yesterday, at dinner with my parents, at their house, my dad turned on the, Sound of the Seasons channel, because we have that like music, like just music channel or whatever, and it was playing Christmas music, and I was like, what is happening? They're like, Christmas in July, and I was like, shut up! I hate all of you. These beautiful. Aren't I adorable? I'm a vision. I should have just pressed X.
Where did Christmas in July come from? Who started
Monsters.
Christmas in July?
Monsters. You know what? Let's no, not that one. This one. Let's find out what I'm doing. First of all. Win victory by riding the tower in the center of the stage to the goal point to take the enemy base. Starting from the sides. Tower and get on top to claim it. Enemy towards the base.
There you go. Yeah, insert retailer. That was going to be my question. Was it like Rudolph, or it was like, who invented Rudolph?
I don't know.
Is that Macy's or Montgomery Ward or something?
Rudolph, a red-nosed reindeer. Pig.
Pig.
Squamalto? I don't know what that means. I'm scared. Yeah, Rudolph reindeer girlfriend.
Thanks, Google.
Rudolph is my waifu. Husbando. That guy's like in a suit.
Yeah, Montgomery Ward. That's where Rudolph originated. Which I don't actually even know if that was like nationwide or there were Montgomery Ward department stores open in my lifetime in Michigan at least. I don't know if they would have been in other places or how long they persisted. I don't think they got much very deep into the 90s before going out of business.
I was on that heckin' tower, man. I was doing it. We're doing it. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing it. This one. They took the tower.
I am pretty sure.
We took the tower.
I'm pretty sure that I played a Sega Genesis demo unit in a Montgomery Ward in my lifetime.
Why aren't we moving? Why aren't we moving? There we go. We're past checkpoint. So I think we have to like get this to their base, and it moves automatically, but we have to be on it. Oh, because we have to wait at these checkpoints.
There you go. I would get along great with your grandma. Because we both remember Montgomery Ward existed.
I need ink. I need ink real bad. Oh, we did it! We won! I think. Guys, we won. I did it. I think I helped. See, look at that KO bonus. Like, the XP is a lot more in this mode. And I helped. Okay. Werther's original? Is that even the same or no?
Wikipedia seems to think that Christmas in July originated in like an opera in the late 1800s. So I'm not going to dig much deeper into this article than that.
Isn't that the because we need a little Christmas song?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Because that's not actually. That's from a play, but they're not. It's not actually December. Like they're like, yo, things are terrible. It's like the Depression or something like that. And something about Australia.
I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Explain.
Because we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window. Something, 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 something.
Yep, that's how the song goes. Oh, she's saying like the seasons, because it's winter in Australia now, basically. Maybe. I could believe that,
Little
absolutely.
Christmas is a popular Christmas song originating from Jerry Herman's Broadway musical Mame, first performed by Angelica Lansbury in the 1966 production. In the musical, the song is performed after Mame has lost her fortune in the Wall Street crash of 1922 and decides, Christmas now. Oh, so it was supposed to be around like Thanksgiving, is when in the the time in the play when it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is a lot harder to find people for than the other mode. We can try like one more, and then maybe we'll call it for the night.
That sounds good.
If I can't get into this, I'll do another tier 4. I need to get out of my hands phone. I'm gonna keep fucking with it, and I don't need to. Get drinking water instead. That's healthier. Where the peeps at?
Oh, held the like button down so hard it didn't go. There.
Went down a rabbit hole and ended up in Australia, and Christmas might be one of my favorite sentences today.
Yeah, true that.
Finally found some bros, and we're back here.
I'm all about spring, summer, fall, man. Winter I could do without.
I like it.
I'll survive it, but...
Change that to like spring, fall, winter, I'm on board.
Like in, is that your
Just
order
at all. You don't need summer.
Fall's the best season.
Yes. Get away from my tower. No! Oh, so there's two check.
Spring is just like shittier fall, and
Yes.
summer has, you know, sunshine, so there's that. And then winter's cold.
Winter's cool. Oh geez, we're just like motoring. I'm in. Yep, there we go. They took the tower. Those jerks.
So are there 3 colors in this game?
What?
Was there like yellow in there too, or is that like where your guys are? I don't know. I might have been confused. Don't mind me.
Oh wow, this is bad. What do you mean?
Like, see, it's like
It's
yellow,
just
or
shaded.
it just, I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Get me on this tower. Die.
You just have to stand on it.
Yeah, we have to be like on it, and it has to be like our color, and then it has to move.
She's global warm until we have spring, fall, spring, fall. It's a very delicate operation.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if we want to like warm to that. They took the tower. No, I took the tower. I'm dead.
I don't think that math checks out either, because that implies like, no matter how much you global warm, you're always going to end up with super summer and then whatever ends up around it.
I'm good at this one. I did it. I did 2 of them. That's more than I've done in any other of these modes. And yeah, you don't get anything if you lose, which is probably why you just get more if you win.
Ah.
Rough.
Dog eat dog out here.
In the underground, it's kill or be killed.
Kill his team with love.
Do I do one more anything?
Yeah, do one more match of something. Whatever you feel like.
Let's go back to regular.
San Francisco was actually like that too, as far as I know. Every time we were there, regardless of the season, it was basically like 60s.
It also has the breeze though, so it's got that going for it.
Yeah, right. Remember that one of those days when we were there?
Yes, and I'm green.
It was like 58, and the local weather report was like,
Wear a
"You better
jacket."
bundle up, yeah, put on a jacket because it's cold out there."
Oh wow, there's a lot of these things.
It's like you limp-wristed, soft Californians. Don't know shit about being cold.
That's because their state's always on fire.
No offense to
Literally.
whichever Andre's family. I think your grandmother at the very least.
Yeah. And more. I think it's more than just grandma. It's multiple. Oh god, someone's. Or not. Splatting me from afar. Oh lord!
Oh.
Oh wow, they didn't do anything to the left. I'm not going there. So, freaking guys on the other side. This way.
Is that Ender's Game? The little hand crystals and the... Is that something else? The movie that Brian is referencing in the chat.
I have no idea.
Your little crystal goes off, and then that means you're marked for death.
Sounds like a young adult novel.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's, you know, Proto-Hunger Games. I don't know if that was based on a book or not. I'm completely talking out of my ass right now. Logan's Run! That's the one. Thank you.
Yeep.
No, that's a different thing. Not the same.
Very interesting. I watched that in Film Press. Okay, I'm dead.
Sorry.
I'm dead. I am dead. I'm out. Later, bros. Send the Roombas.
Didn't mean to let you down, but I appreciate the quick correction. That was gonna. I knew as soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know what the correct name of that. What the correct reference actually was. I think in New York is still the most post-apocalyptic, like the what was it called? The Oculus.
Oh, the fucking Oculus.
Look up Oculus New York or Oculus Shopping Center New York. It's basically an underground mall that is essentially right next to the World Trade Center. That is like,
and it's like you've stepped into like the Hunger Games.
It's like the world's largest like Apple Store derivative. Like it's all white and it doesn't have like the glass
weird
and, like, metal that the Apple Store
ceilings
is, but it's
like
yeah, it's like 100. It's like the whitest room I've ever been in my life. Just like every single surface.
There are giant screens everywhere. It's like
it was wild.
Were we in Black Mirror? Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that is there. If Black Mirror is still on, they should film at least one episode of Black Mirror there.
We went there fairly early on in our trip, and I kept saying that we were probably just in the Oculus the rest of the time. Okay. Oh, I matched. Me and JoJo like matched. That was special. I was wearing that bike helmet earlier. Like halfway through 13. Crushing it.
You're the best. Best squid.
Maybe. Probably not, though.
Award for best squid or best kid goes to...
I think you know exactly where I'm going.
My happy place.
This is my favorite thing.
Sit in quiet contemplation of the world around you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I do. I like the squid chilling on the post. It's real good.
They used to have more of these poles. Like, they were kind of in, like, a half, like, circle around, like, the main area right where you started.
Splatoon 1 hub. Yeah.
And this is the only one now, and it makes me sad, but I'm glad it's here, so I can just do this. I'm glad Ash was here. And
Squid is just, he's looking at the clouds, like, what? Just picking out, like, that one looks like a bear.
Do they know what bears are?
They know what squids are.
Well,
that one looks like a puffin.
Puffins are sick. They're awesome.
Why are they so awesome?
Because they're so cute. I also like doing this.
That's funny. I'm sort of impressed that it, like, puts the next foot out. Yeah, like, that's kind of awesome.
I still like these fake Miiverse posts that they kept in the game, but...
That reminds me of the sad emotion from that Pixar movie. Yeah, sure. Sadness would lay on a post and... So you're not like... No, none of the other Squid Kids are in squid form. I feel like you're out of your element here. Like that's just rude. They're probably on a date, or, you know, maybe they're just out in the town. And you're just...
Hello?
Seems very rude.
I mean, I can't sit in this chair. God, no!
Like, I don't know what the human.
Ah!
I don't know what the human equivalent of that is. It's like if you were just at Taco Bell, you know.
Oh, did someone leave their phone here?
Eating your cheesy
Somebody
bean
left their
burrito or
phone
whatever.
here. Hello? Hello?
And then I just like took my shirt off and laid down on the table. Just like, it just seems out of sorts.
Somebody left their coffee here. I'm in the car. I'm drinking the coffee. It's in my eyes. There we go. Oh, I'm like shaking. Got the shakes. Anyway. Well. I should like kick flick off the skateboard and welcome you to my crib. This hat.
There you go. Yeah, lay down and we'll just barely on it. I like it. Good stuff. Thanks for playing Splatoon, Lorraine.
Thanks for being late.
I know. I did enjoy watching you play, though. Like I said, you're pretty good.
Eh.
You got the squid skills that pay the squid bills. And bounce away.
Woo!
Good stuff. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching some Splatoon.
Talking about all kinds of manner of nonsense.
It's been fun.
But
We are signing off for now, but we will most likely see y'all next week for probably Persona, I'm gonna guess.
I would hope so.
So until then, later, y'all.
Bye!
I could do it. There it is.